As a community engagement student fellow, I felt that the project of the self-care scavenger hunt was actually very perfect because I had to ultimately utilize my leadership skills. I really enjoyed that project because it taught me what community outreach really looks like. I really enjoyed my experience with the wellness workshops because it really taught me how to be a leader. It taught me how to be organized and take those organizational skills and apply them into guiding others, which could be very difficult to do if you've always been the person that has been led rather than being the leader yourself. So, and also working hard to collaborate with other individuals, such as my director, Shufra, and being able to come up with something, give it to other individuals, and see it blossom with their take on it. You know, I had to learn a lot to not be controlling of like, no, this is how things need to be, but rather give it to someone else's hand and see how they flourish with it. And that really, really taught me to not be so overbearing in my work, but rather learn how from others and how they interpret it, and be able to take that and as a sort of feedback and be able to provide the same thing. So that was very great. I really enjoyed the fact that I could take the tools that I've learned, such as being able to communicate effectively, being able to stay on top of deadlines and on top of people as well, and following up and making sure that they do as they promise and I do as I promise, because that's very important, that not to constantly rely on others, but also be able to check on yourself and see what do I need to do on my end. So I really appreciate that I was able to grow and be able to develop effective leadership skills, where community outreach is the product of that, a product of collaboration and effective leadership skills. And I really enjoyed this experience because as a counselor and as a future community liaison who works with families, who works with students to provide resources for them, this was a perfect experience to really let me know what community outreach really looks like, what it entails, and what it will be needed from me, and what I would be able to provide to my future clients and students. So this was just perfect.